What up, and welcome back to another episode of 15 Minutes a Game. It's your boy Telee. And today I got another special guest with me. It's my bro Chronic. You know what I'm saying? We go way back, man. We just, gonna chop up and drop some jewels on y'all, you know what I'm saying, like we always do. And real quick before we get into the video, if you haven't done already, go like and subscribe to the page. And like I always say, if you're on the podcast, go search 15 Minutes a Game with T. Lee and follow the podcast. And I appreciate y'all in advance. But yeah, my boy Chronic in here, man. What you got going, man?
Just been chilling, you know what I'm saying? Working, taking it easy, you know what I'm saying? Retirement.
Already, man. I feel you on that. Today, man, the topic for today is gonna be don't believe everything you see in the media. When I say media, that's a broad spectrum. And that could go from TV to social media to the radio, the news, all that. You can't believe everything you see on that. And I wanted to discuss that because, man, a lot of these kids, even adults, are being fooled by a lot of the things they see on TV and they perceive it as reality. It could cause them to do certain things, to try to live their life a certain way, put different pressures on you, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to shed a little light on that.
Yeah, man, definitely, because I wouldn't even say it's young people, man. There's grown folks out here, people older than us, still trying to keep up. There's people from generations before us, some people's mamas, who didn't get it out their system. They're on social media wilding now. Their daughters seeing that, their grandkids, and it's having a trickle down effect. It's even trickling up. So
for real, man. And I used to always think like you could feel like, I don't know if it was like around 2010, 11, 12, when a lot of the social media platforms started growing. It's like I could just feel the change. Like people that I saw doing things that I knew they wasn't, never had, it wasn't in their character.
Yeah.
But I just charged it up to like, it's the pressure from social media or just, TV in general, because that's when a lot of the reality shows came out. And I feel like those are some of the shows, not knocking them, but those are some of the shows that really had a big influence on a lot of the culture to try to, keep up with people. Because we were seeing it like supposedly in real time, like, and it was supposedly reality.
Yeah, they're trying to keep up with something that's actually scripted.
Exactly.
Like, it might be real people, but the things that they're saying and doing, it's all scripted, man. It's for likes, it's for follows, it's for entertainment.
Yeah.
And people are taking entertainment as fact. And then once they take it as fact, they're trying to live their life according to these people, when these people are actually making money teaching you something that's a detriment to you and to your family.
Yeah, and a lot of them probably live exactly opposite in real life. They go on TV, put on this persona and character to get views, and in reality, they investing their money, doing some smart shit. It's crazy.
Hey, half the time their investment is getting their name out there. Look at just a small example like Cardi B.
Right.
She just got on there to further her music career. Like, that's not what she really wanted to do. She got her 15 minutes of fame on that reality show, and then she turned it into something else, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
But the damage was already done to what she had people thinking was natural, or not even natural, but something that's normal.
Right.
And it's definitely not normal.
And even like with the music, while we on the topic of Cardi B, think about it. She do all of the, I guess we could call it ratchet rap or whatever, but in reality, she married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Living her best life.
Yeah,
man.
So it's
anytime
a lot of
you can give your husband $500K for a birthday present, you doing something. How many people that are listening or following her can say that people don't understand just the amount of work and time people like Cardi B put in to doing what they do. Maybe it's negative to some people, and a lot of the things is negative, but she has an end game. You're just doing her right now.
Exactly.
Her right now is not what she's trying to do. Her right now is to get to somewhere else. And that's what people understand. Where you're seeing her on TV, that's where you want to be permanently. and that's not going to help you at all.
Exactly, and it's crazy. I always think a lot of times people have to show people negative stuff to get positive results. And that's crazy, like, because when you're doing something positive, people take it as boring.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
they take it for granted.
They want to see a clown show or, you know, somebody turned up all the time or acting ratchet, and they're more received.
And that's just based on the culture right now, man. It's just pure entertainment. Like, nobody wants to hear real things anymore. Everybody just wants to be entertained.
Right. And a lot of the entertainment, it has a hidden agenda. Like, they sending all kind of messages. You know, I don't want to go into all of the messages that they're sending, but, you know, we see them, and a lot of things that are being flashed to us over and over, or things that we hear over and over, you know, with the people who really be lost in that world and believe these things, it subconsciously becomes in their mind. And, you know, right. And I don't like that about the media, you know, because it's so easy when you have this audience and you done grasp their control. You could push anything on them, and a lot of the messages that are being pushed are negative messages.
And I mean, it all goes back to even just the name of this show, man. It's
right.
15 minutes a game.
Right.
Like, somebody will try to be giving you game, and people that are listening perceive it as hate.
Exactly.
When we not really trying to hate on anybody. Like, I've been knowing Telee for a long time. He ain't a hater.
For real,
you know what I'm saying?
I want to see everybody make it.
Even when you're teaching game to people, they look at it as negative, especially if it's a younger person. Sometimes you just got to say what you got to say. You treat them the same, but you say what you got to say to them, and some people are just programmed to burn to learn. And
exactly.
You just got to let them do them, you know what I'm saying? But you can't say that there's not people out here trying to show you the way and trying to give you game. That way you don't have to burn. You could just learn and just multiply. You know what I'm saying? So.
Exactly, man. And that's why I always tell people that, you know, I'm not a hypocrite. Like, even with this topic, probably you too, man. When we was kids, we all believed wrestling was real. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother used to down there kill each other trying to mimic the moves that we saw people that's been scripted and rehearsed. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know that. But when that show has your mind and your attention, you believe that shit, man. So it's so easy to be like lost in that world.
It's television programming, man. It's called programming for a reason, because that's what they want you to believe. They're conditioning you to learn something or to be something that isn't necessarily reality.
Yeah, and I heard somebody, I don't know who it was, but they had a perfect quote for that, man. They was calling it like television is tell a vision. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you telling me what you want me to see. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say that was Eddie Griffin.
That was Eddie Griffin?
I think it was.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure. I saw it, man. I be looking at all kind of shit on YouTube, so ain't no telling. But, man, it's real important, though. You know, we got to, you know, there's nothing wrong with entertainment. Everybody needs some kind of fun and something to look at. You know, I like to look at stuff, you know, but you got to leave it that it's just entertainment. You can't go out and try to live your life keeping up with all of these people's lifestyles and doing what they doing to try to, you know, impress people and messing off your money, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of it is designed to get you to spend money. That's why we have ads on TV that's steady running stuff and trying to sell you something. But they know once they got your mind with that program that they could, you know, once they got you in front of the TV or the radio, they got your ear, they could push anything on you because you're right there and you lost in that world.
Yeah, we complain about our kids not going outside and play. We complain about them playing Fortnite all day long.
Right.
But that's just the generation that they're in. We went through the same thing in a different way. We didn't have the things that they have now to entertain ourselves. So
exactly.
That's just what they're doing now, but it's the same thing for the parents. They're using those TV shows and Instagram.
It's worse.
That's actually our drug. That's the equivalent to what our kids are doing. So we're saying they're doing one thing, but we're doing the same thing just in another way.
Yeah, man. We at an all-time high with that, man. Cause
I'm guilty of it too.
Yeah,
man.
that's why I say
I'm
me
on
too.
the gram all day.
Exactly, man. That's why I be want to tell people, man, because these things are real. Like, I know how to cope with them. I know everybody don't know how to cope with them, man. Yeah. So that's why I like to do these videos to anybody who need to hear something or some reassurance that they done heard from other people. You know, like the same way they push them messages in you, I'm trying to push some positive messages in everybody. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you know, it's crazy though, man.
Like I say, you're pushing a positive message, but once you tell people something that they don't want to hear or they don't necessarily agree with,
Right.
they think it's hate.
Oh yeah,
And that word hating is becoming too prevalent in our in especially the black society, because everything isn't hate.
exactly.
Everybody don't have to like what you like. Everybody doesn't have to have like Kobe and LeBron, Jordan
Right.
and LeBron. Like
Oh,
you
man,
don't
especially the Jordan and LeBron.
you don't necessarily have to like either one, but you
Yeah.
can respect what they're doing, because everything has its time and its season.
Yeah, everybody
and
great in their own way.
Exactly. So I can be great. I could give you the game that I received, and you can give me yours, and we could put it together and make something that doesn't necessarily have to clash. So
Yeah, man. It just I just want the culture to move forward, man. And like to me, that's one of the main things is I ain't gonna say we're being held back, but that's one of the main things that's stopping us from getting to that next level is mimicking the agenda that we see on TV, on media. Period. The music we listen to, everything. We gotta learn how to keep it as entertainment and not try to mimic everything. It's some stuff you see on TV that's good to try to mimic. Like when you saw Obama or somebody or people like LeBron, doing good things for the community, giving back. Those things are cool to mimic. But a lot of the clowning and all of that, just let that be entertainment. I ain't gonna knock it because, we all need a little entertainment in our life. But just let some of that stuff stay on the screen or stay in the AirPods. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all meant to be acted out or reenacted.
yeah, man. And a lot of times stuff like that is to our detriment, because I go out there, I see my favorite rapper with an icy gold chain, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna get that chain by any means necessary. But I go out there and start robbing people to get it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the main thing, man, that the media do. It make you live above your means or feel like you have to do this to do that, you know what I'm saying, to look like these people that everybody liking their pictures going viral. So that put that pressure on you. And I have an episode coming later about the social media pressure. That's a whole nother topic, man, that like it gets deep, man.
Yeah, and then half of the time, man, the lifestyle you're chasing or that person you're trying to mimic, that shit ain't even real.
It ain't.
It ain't. It's
Shit,
not
more
real.
than half of the time.
Right. Half these people, after their buzz is over, they're broke. They're back at square one where they started from. At least you got a job. They don't even have a job.
Exactly, man. Exactly. But like I always say, man, we could talk forever about these topics. But today you got 15 minutes more or less. If you like the video, like it, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And keep rocking with me, go check out the podcast. I'm gonna try to keep some content coming for y'all. And once again, I want to thank my bro Chronic for coming through, chopping up some game with me, man. And till next time, peace. Everything you see in the media. When I say media, that's a broad perspective. Shit, cut. That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a broad spectrum. And